Hey everybody, Ben Frederickson here alongside Jeff Gordon for a virtual edition of Inside Pitch. Gordo, it's hard to believe, but our guys for the Post-Dispatch are already down in Jupiter, Florida, starting to cover another round of Cardinals spring training. We've got Derek Gould, Benjamin Hochman. We've got multimedia experts on the scene as the players start to trickle into camp. And you got here quick. Gordo, what are you most looking forward to in this Cardinals camp? What are the storylines that are high on top of your list?
Yeah, I'm going to go with the giant pile that is the DH scenario, spare outfield scenario. The young hitters who showed some signs last year, but in stretches, but still have to prove that they're big time major league players. I mean, Juan Yepez very much showed some promise. Also started trying to pull everything. Nolan Gorman, tremendous power. High fastball. Or what do I do? Not so good with the high fastball. So those two guys in particular, I mean, this is there's a lot there, but will there be production? The Cardinals took a pass on veteran players to fill that spot, and now let's see what these two guys can do.
Yeah, last year the Cardinals added veteran bats after arriving at spring because it didn't feel like those guys were quite ready. Now they expect them to be. That's a good one. Jordan Walker, all right, that's going to be a fun topic to track and follow. I think that's a layup. And here's the cool thing, though, because Tyler O'Neill is participating in the World Baseball Classic, because Lars Nootbaar is as well, you're going to get a lot of opportunities for Jordan Walker in front of Ollie Marmol and his staff at spring training. So that's exciting. And I'll also say this, Wilson Contreras, this is the first Cardinals camp without Yadier Molina in a very long time. And I thought it was impressive that Wilson Contreras, who, Venezuela would have loved to have on their World Baseball Classic team, Gordo, said, no, thanks. I'm going to get to camp early. I'm going to commit this time to the Cardinals and getting to know these new pitchers. That's important to have that kind of, that repetition, that relationship with those players start to build. I thought that was a good early sign for Contreras. What about competition? In terms of what do you think the most competition is going to be for the Cardinals? We know they're not looking for a battle at first base or third base. The rotation could get interesting. I think the bullpen, especially after the trade that was made upon arrival in Jupiter, could get really interesting.
Now, a lot of left-handers in the pile of there's a giant pile of guys trying to find their role as depth relievers. They did a dumpster dive that covered two continents. And they have, I think, an interesting set of guys there, but I would have been more comfortable if they'd just gone out and signed a more established relief pitcher, especially from the left side. But a lot of guys, a lot of interesting guys with some raw stuff, guys have been in different countries. Yeah, just see what they have and realize that we're probably going to see the competition continue at that position through the season, as we saw last year, guys coming and going.
All those guys have options too, so they could ride that shuttle back and forth as the season goes along. Zach Thompson, now's your chance. Genesis Cabrera, can you get right? A lot of intrigue there, a lot of jostling for spots as that kind of lefty mix starts to get ready to start competing down there at spring training. There will be tons more. Can Tyler O'Neill stay healthy? Can the outfield come through? Can all these guys go into the World Baseball Classic, Gordo? A, be ready to start the season, and B, be in good health when they return. That's a huge thing for the Cardinals. We'll have it all covered all throughout camp at stltoday.com. For Jeff Gordon, I'm Ben Frederickson. We'll talk to you next time.